going on there, guys? Welcome back to the Oldham Athletic career mode FC26, and we are just in the end of January transfer window, and I left it here in the last episode simply because we do have roughly about $500,000 left in the budget. Obviously, I do want to keep a little bit in there just in case we get any good youth academy prospects, contracts, all that stuff. So I'd probably say I've only got about 300k of that, just because, and it's mainly if I want to bring in a loan, or if I find anyone like lower rated who I want to bring in and sort of use as a bit of a rotation, a bit more of a backup or a reserve, just maybe just fill out that reserve a little bit. The only place I could really say I could do with someone, realistically, is right back, because I've not actually got a right back on the reserve list. I've only got Courtney Clark, who has been brilliant. I have no issues with him, but I do need a rotation player for him. So that might be something I need to look into. Obviously, I've not got that many players in the back, really. Really want to sell Rothrock, but I can't do that yet. Morehouse I've just brought in. Still got Hubbard, we've got Kenneth Bellick, Biaku. Him and Morehouse both came in the last episode from Manchester United on loan. And we've got buy options for them guys. So if they do well, they'll be getting signed up next season. So let's start off, we're going to simulate this game against Exeter. Still got 2 games left in this, and we do win. Bayek, who I did start, McCausland. Bayek actually missed a penalty in the first 8 minutes. Not really great for him, but he did get on the score sheet later on. Dackers and McCausland get the other goals. Great win that. A big match in terms of League 2. Bristol Rovers, who are sitting in playoffs for League 2. We are sitting at the summit. We need to keep it up to stay on the top. Gonna stay with my best starting lineup. Morehouse and our new striker will stay on the bench, and we'll see, and we'll bring him on if we need it. I'll do. Thank you very much. Dackers trying something a bit audacious. And it has actually caused Rovers to get on the attack here. We've got to be careful. Okay, lovely tackle there from Bishop. Now McCausland has got a lot of room, a lot of green grass in front of him. And now Harrop, brilliant ball! Does get on there at Southwood. Easy for him just to catch it. Good stuff by McCausland. Just, I think he could have just done with a bit more of a whip on that cross. Don't forget, Jack Sparks is back, facing against Bristol Rovers. He's going to get that. Manages to get it up a little bit there towards Harrod, but Harrod can't bring it under control. February. February just miscontrolling it. Oh, it does well to really drawing the challenge here from the Bristol Rovers defender. And went past 2 of them. It's going to be a yellow card for the defender. For McCracken, I think it's our midfielder actually. Lovely bit of movement there from McCausland. Trying to put the pressure on. Does work. Bishop now with the ball, but Borges can't keep hold of the ball. Quantity Clark as well. And I don't know even what to say about that, because we got in front of it and it just fell the way of sorry to. That is a disappointing way to. Why is the replay showing me a goddamn player who's nothing to do with the play? It ended up just rolling to Soratu. I tried to bring Abate out, but it's too late. What are we doing? Come on. Can we get the fucking ball back? What is that? We have just been absolutely cut to shreds. What are we doing? They have just passed us to absolute death. I have absolutely no words. Some players today have really, really let me down. What is this passing? They have just turned into goddamn Barcelona in this game. Just every single pass I have tried today, they have just shut the bloody door on it. Anytime I've tried to take any of their fullbacks, and they've got my number every single goddamn time. Harrott and Dacker's useless today. Absolutely nothing. McCausland, he's not done too bad, but his delivery is atrocious today. Bishop really got nothing into the game. Borges was absolutely useless. Honestly, I didn't even notice Morehouse was on the pitch. Biak just couldn't get into it. A very, very poor game. By the way, guys, I have just got past the deadline day. Honestly, just couldn't really find anyone with the budget I had and for where I needed. So I'm just going to get through for what I need, and also I'm just going to leave the money. And if I've got anything left at the end of the season, I'm honestly just going to use that to improve the coaching staff and also the scouts. Basically, just use it to improve the team and the club. But mainly I want to use it for youth academies so we can start bringing in a bit more quality. So after really that disastrous game against Bristol Rovers, I have made a lot of changes. Robson and Monfey is coming back into the starting lineup, and also Hubbard is in place of Bishop, and Mike comes in for McCausland, and also Kadir Biade is coming in for Harrott. I hope I'm saying his name right, because I don't want to look like an idiot. Dackers! Oh! Twice kind of been out, managed to get the ball back. Finally played in Dackers. Looking for Monfey this time again. Oh, and it's not a bad strike from Bell, I think it was. Oh my God, it's so easy! What are we doing? It's so easy for them! I swear to God, these fucking... EA, I swear to God, I can't even watch back what went wrong because he messed up the goddamn replays. Swear to God, why does EA have to mess with everything? Get up, somebody! Yes! Get a ball! Finally, bloody hell, we make it hard work, but finally we get on level terms. We have made it so much more harder than it had to be. I mean, bloody hell, February nearly lost it there. Lovely work by Harrott. Saved by goalkeeper. Big chance here. Get on someone's head! Oh, what a save. Goalkeeper's just saved. Barnett there. Monfils, he's done it again! Oh my God. Third time's a charm. Monfils, he's done it a third time! Money Monfils! Took 3 attempts to get it past him. This goalkeeper has just been an absolute terror for us this game. Oh, we have had to work so hard for that. Fevrier with a delivery. Oh my God, and Manny Monfrey. I think he got all 3 goals as well at that. Twice he pulls a massive save out of the goalkeeper, but then that just enough power to get it past the keeper. That could be a massive goal in our title race. Swear to God, this goalkeeper just pats everything down. What the hell? Anyway, we have to fight for that, but we do get the win. Jesus Christ. Right, just before we get into any more further games, I kind of just want to show you what the table is looking at this moment in time and show you that we are actually well ahead of 4th place, really. Bristol Rovers have got a game in hand. Obviously, they beat us earlier in the episode. But we've got Accrington Stanley coming up. They have got Gillingham. That is where I'm really focusing. I'm not really focused on Port Vale or Crawley. Obviously, I'd love to be smoking the whole competition. Again, I just don't think we're quite there. To be fair, if you look at the teams, Port Vale have only lost 4 games in 33 matches. Crawley have only lost 6, same as us. Like, there's a lot of good teams what are really doing well this year in League 2. So we've got to be careful, and we've really got to put this league away, really. I don't know how far we're going to get into the rest of the season, because I do want to try and wrap up this season as quick as possible and move us a bit quicker on in the series. But I also don't want to mess it up and start simulating a hell of a lot of games. But what I will be simulating a few more games going forward. I just don't want to mess it up. Wow, this is, I mean, I don't remember the last one we actually had, but this was like a scenario thing. Wages leaked. The wages of all your players have been leaked, creating tension in the dressing room. Keep an eye on your team for any upcoming witness show no further disruptions to their morale occur. Oh, how was that released? It seems like a bit of a weird one. But anyway, let's move ahead here. Let's just change up the team a tiny little bit just to give some players a bit of a rest. We'll go with this. We're going to simulate against Accrington. Come on, please. We need a win. And my God, do we not get it. Dackers 2 for Harrott and Fevrier. We were actually 1-0 down in the first 5 minutes. And we've scored 4 after that. They actually could have got back in the game at the 8th minute, but Brown missed a penalty. Wonderful stuff. Let's go straight into this game. What is against Notts County? The only change I've decided to make is Hubbard, Mumphy and Robson all come in for Bell, Sparks and Bishop. Mumphy will take the captain's armband for this game. Beveria released by Robson. He's got a bit of space. Finds Borges. He's going to play it through there. Now, Harrett, he's got him strike it, and Dackers will clean it up! Very strange animation to save it, but Dackers will not give a damn. Harrett with a very well-placed attempt. Save magnificent, really. I can't really say the goalkeeper can't do much more about that. Dackers keeps himself on side, and he is with an easy goal. Dackers, who's having an amazing first season for Oldham Athletic. Honestly, I don't think we've really done any wrong with the times we've made this year. We really have just made all the difference. Brilliant ball! Oh, Harrett's there. What a ball by McCausland. He looks well and up for this today. And now, Mumphy! Dackers there, nearly there with another tap-in. Mumphy. And now Harrett is there again! Oh, and McCausland looking for a goal. Roos is keeping him in here. And now, Mumphy! This man is incredible on corners. He is an absolute tower of a man. He is honestly so deadly from set pieces. He has scored so many goals for us, even off the bench. This is why I bring him off the bench. When in games, he actually does score goals like this. Unreal stuff. We'll take that. Get in there, Manny Mumphy. And we get a 2-goal lead before going into half-time. Brilliant stuff. Oh, it's a frustrating goal to concede. We've really not shown too much, but then we just get a one. I don't know what Jata's doing, but okay. He's just got a 1-2 and he's managed to get in behind. Tried to bring out Abate, but he's actually took it first time. Was probably not done Abate any favours. That'll do. Wasn't the prettiest of second halves, really. Really dropped our performance off. Couldn't really take our chances. But we do get a really big win here in League 2. And we've got to keep getting these wins. Simulates game against Swindon. Can we get a big win here? Have a good end to this episode. Canabiak has to come on to save us, really. Disappointing. I don't know why he came on for Keane Harrett. Like, really early on. Like, just before half-time. Strange one, but strange that as well. Like, Rothrock came from McCausland, but and Mike came on for Bishop. When I've got 2 centre mids on the bench. Makes no sense, that. Okay, guys, so what I am going to do, I'm going to leave this episode here because in the next episode we're going to wrap up everything with this second season. And looking at it, we are sitting in second place, but we have got a game in hand on Port Vale. So if we win that game in hand, we'll be up top anyway. But the big talking point is, if you look, we're on the same amount of games as Bristol Rovers now, but we are 12 points ahead. We are really starting to solidify ourselves in that top 3. Because especially, like, apart from us, Crawley and Port Vale, everyone else is starting to lose games and starting to drop points. We are starting to really tighten our grip on this league. I'd love to go up as champions, but I honestly don't care. As long as we go up to League 1, that is all I care about, especially in these lower divisions. I just want to start getting up so then we can start attracting the better players. We can start getting the more money, all that stuff. This is how you make the success of this team. And sometimes, as I said, very disappointed with the way we lost the playoff final last season. But I think the way what we've done in this sort of 9 to 12 month stint since that playoff final, we have basically managed to rebuild the entire team to be so much better in League One, what means we will instantly be able to start challenging for League One, and we should be up there really, especially after we've actually added even more quality in next summer. Obviously it's not solidified yet, but it is getting more and more likely by the day. So I'm going to leave it here because there's a few too many matches to sim, and the episode's already getting quite long. So I don't really want to do a massively long episode. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave this episode here, and then we're going to finish up the season 2 in the next episode. So please join me for that. Come and see if we do get up to League One, and also we'll go through little bits of what's going to happen next season, depending on what happens. And anything else, do not miss it. And as always, I am the Hawkeye Punisher, and I am out. Please take it easy, guys, and I am back. Without further ado, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am the Hawkeye Punisher. Have a great day, and I am out. Take it easy, guys.